nano no odi deme nsam no de kire aboademan na hantaman hinara na oche de ada aboade no sebi o yenyi ha ba ye ntena ho ma omampanyin ongu oman no n'anyim ase yene he na amanfo no wetu anamon bi enti se agi enwumiam na eza ama ho adem enwumiam no oye enwumiam hun osane de aze no enyim ho hwe na dem na American so wa so etum hu de eda wa ye commission no ehu mpanyinfo a woda no wa di demedwume na panyin na order slam beje ano wo fe no soaps idaria ofi Nigeria no be obey obohwe ma wo commissioning oye infi onye hene nana etinkofi the second na wo twa apasum bibia fefefe na yezinkomo wi a pictures ahoro ina videos ahoro wa okodo wo ha demeda no mese ba ma hu na wehu de ensam na yere kan wo ha no onye bosirimka na mbomu no oya asam no kwara yanyi honre yede yanyi honre ka ze yere kan ni hinara onenye de ye pede ga zo ken no oyendada asem ndabrabasem ompede aboade mpanyimfu aboade hen ena company na oye adwuma no honanyim obebanyam na sabe biaro eye panyin na eriziba no a azekro ohia kese one de yeze nokwarezi yeze be yedwuma nokwarezi ya aza ohia papa na ehweza omampanyin waye oza ama hen wo aboade man ena Hunter West na Ghana mana endada no wadoso in fact omampanyin wanka na kwa oni asama oho so we just want to set the record straight ye pedo obiara hu de omampanyin wanka na kwa say yanka da masemi na say ye din na say da masemi opa ho na okwa eda fofor ebi amaso mrutu anamon bi mpanyinfo wo hey ebi obi rutu anamon bi ebi obi superdo rutu anamon bi na ozo boa aboadema na obe drag ni fit obokeke nana na ase o sanda mere kwa akwaboe na waye enyumia bi wo kra wonfa mam ebe wonde omampanyin ti bebi o se me na ma ba beye when azano so enyim ho hwe nti yere ma no kwa no wadezi na se opedo oka bibia waya oman sika no wo no ho onfa nya adwuma na yehu de madwuma no sika no ozere ye amasa yere kan akedo o ampa de na aye but abodi kom hade omampanyin yesro when zimara embe nsu wa ha wa ba no so obiara mbe nsu wa ha ina Hunter West Municipal Assembly won be nsu wa ha regional coordinating council won be nsu wa ha na akade awo wa ba na waye den waye dem nkontumpo ne na ye pede obiara ohu no ote ama going forward no omampe Faswa aboademan obomizin ahantaman obomizin ewiada fande hina obomizin ohunde elda bedu ena wotu anamoni ma adi waye den waba esien na wotu dem anamoni papa abu no wotu dem anamoni na bibia aye den aye fine nti ze yepere ye kan hina ayin de dwumezina osiha na ye hina ye rehwe na ye ruhu no oye na nana ni mpanyimfo enna wotu dem anamon no aboademan hinara ena company no oya GOS Limited Company led by Slam Beje ena wo beye dem dwumezi no na mbom no onye obi biara owo bebi do oyo mampanyin owo abanim no owo bebi na nokware da ho a oda yeka ama ochina so obi rutu anamon foforo bi ode aboa omana wetum na wetu yen how na yen nsem ni hina no mu no ze yere kan ewie onenye de osande za omampanyin no waka na waye no webu hena bem asoman mpanyimfo bi wa ma yehina yehunde na anamoni yetu ye adwuma wa be na so mampanyin sinyo ono na ore ye na mumye company no Inye na ne mpanyimfo mpo na wotu dama na mo ne dia. We hold a strong objection to that. In the yere kan dey, omampanyin omba pa aboadema ne chew, ompa hene chew, ompa aboade mpanyimfo chew, enna company na otu dama na mo na mpanyimfo ohunu na ampara obeye de medwuma no ozema hen no. Omba pa won chew, ameda fofor obirutu anamon bi oza aboa aboadema na. No why anything? Now we two wire then we two was a boa emenzama so wire kama. Yeah, the one as papa. Chi enuanoma we fi media.
Your supporters feel that you have not been given your place in the history of the MPP with that singular magnanimous act of 2007 when the very hotly contested election at Legon had come to a dead end, the rules and the results required an outcome of another round of voting between you and Nana Akufo-Addo. You decided, without knowing whether you will win or lose that contest, to decline and to lift up the hand of Akufo-Addo. Your supporters are very worried that by that singular magnanimous act, the MPP has remained what it is up until this day, and you have not been given your place in the party for that. Do you also feel pain that everyone seems to have forgotten this magnanimous act of Alan?
I agree with my supporters, clearly, but I don't have that pain. I don't have that pain because if you do what you have to do, you should not expect recognition. I was not motivated by the fact that I was going to be recognized. So I was not driven by that. You remember, this was probably one of the most hotly contested elections, primaries in this country. And you know that when I want to campaign, I do it very well. But if we had this field of candidates and we went to this election, and finally it was left between me and Akufo-Addo, Nana Akufo-Addo. Incidentally, I have a very good relationship with Nana Akufo-Addo. Most people don't know that, and we don't need to be showcasing to people openly that we have that good relationship. But finally, when it came to the fact that we needed to go for a second round, they asked us to bring our pictures so that they would do new ballot papers without being prompted by anybody. But this is what I call strategic intuition, and also the commitment I have to the unity of the party. Because I knew what had gone on over a period of 3 years, the tension in the party, which was going to reach a climax with the second round. Let's say this. Once you get the opportunity to go for a second round election, ordinarily you must do it, because anything can happen.
It's anybody's game.
It's anybody's game at that point. I processed it. And when I asked for the microphone to make a statement, nobody knew what I was going to say.
Really?
Oh, yes.
You didn't receive a call from J. Kufuor and all that?
Remember, you have supporters all over the country who have fought for you. And you know, my convoy was involved in an accident. A friend of mine who had come back from the States and believes in me and what I can do for this country, was killed in the accident. My driver was killed in that accident. So you can appreciate what people have contributed to the campaign. So ordinarily, when you are making a judgment as to whether you should go for a second round, this is a very weighty decision. But putting all the considerations together, I opted to save the party. And so when I took the microphone and I said that in order not to further deepen the divisions in the party, I would rather support my senior brother, Nana Akufo-Addo, for us to fight together to win power, rather than go through a second round of elections.
Perhaps the party will have to one day congratulate you for that.
Yeah.
Your supporters feel that you have not been given your place in the history of the MPP with that singular magnanimous act of 2007, when the very hotly contested election at Legon had come to a dead end. The rules and the results required an outcome of another round of voting between you and Nana Akufo-Addo. You decided, without knowing whether you will win or lose that contest, to decline and to lift up the hand of Akufo-Addo. Your supporters are very worried that by that singular magnanimous act, the MPP has remained what it is up until this day, and you have not been given your place in the party for that. Do you also feel pain that everyone seems to have forgotten this magnanimous act of Alan?
I agree with my supporters, clearly, but I don't have that pain. I don't have that pain because if you do what you have to do, you should not expect recognition. I was not motivated by the fact that I was going to be recognized. So I was not driven by that. You remember, this was probably one of the most hotly contested elections, primaries in this country. And you know that when I want to campaign, I do it very well. But if we had this field of candidates and we went to this election, and finally it was left between me and Akufo-Addo, Nana Akufo-Addo. Incidentally, I have a very good relationship with Nana Akufo-Addo. Most people don't know that, and we don't need to be showcasing to people openly that we have that good relationship. But finally, when it came to the fact that we needed to go for a second round, they asked us to bring our pictures so that they would do new ballot papers without being prompted by anybody. But this is what I call strategic intuition, and also the commitment I have to the unity of the party. Because I knew what had gone on over a period of 3 years, the tension in the party, which was going to reach a climax with the second round. Let's say this. Second, once you get the opportunity to go for a second round election, ordinarily you must do it, because anything can happen.
It's anybody's game.
It's anybody's game at that point. I processed it. And when I asked for the microphone to make a statement, nobody knew what I was going to say.
Really?
Oh, yes.
You didn't receive a call from J. Kufuor and all that?
Remember, you have supporters all over the country who have fought for you. And you know, I was, my convoy was involved in an accident. A friend of mine who had come back from the States and believes in me and what I can do for this country, was killed in the accident. My driver was killed in that accident. So you can appreciate what people have contributed to the campaign. So ordinarily, when you are making a judgment as to whether you should go for a second round on, this is a very weighty decision. But putting all the considerations together, I opted to save the party. And so when I took the microphone and I said that in order not to further deepen the divisions in the party, I would rather support my senior brother Nana Akufo-Addo for us to fight together to win power, rather than go through a second round of elections.
Perhaps the party will have to one day congratulate you for that.
Debi asema me kan say MPP aban aban bia won Ghana fo ndi ne yi won ka no kware enkyere Ghana fo sani ade ne te no won ka
se wo ka se wo mo enka no kware na wo kyere mo anything
akura debi amika say they tell Ghanaians what we want to hear but not what they are coming to do.
But it's because Ghanaians want to hear certain things.
Yes, because we want to hear. And you see, when they tell us what we want to hear, but not what they are coming to do, as a film. What we move this country from taxation to production. Maybe let me just give you, let me quote. 2017, Yadia Kunyama MPP Fusi Krim. Because say, what can ya? Yepese yeti, by any wopes wobabeye, and a 3% VAT flat rate. Pim, whatever to Ghana for so. Bring your money a ye name, a musis uncle for ye brent bubabi, 1 brain ya defisono, and I'm with 3% VAT rate, a bone to Ghana for what is sharing. Was I increase VAT by making get fund levy no and a NHIL no straight taxes 5%.
But Nash, unjin to me say wo mind bia na ye de to and ye
de
and I unjin to me say before NPP take over from NDC no so na maybe there were some huge na ebia na there was a deficit na eka eda yenim na bia Ghana so hye ngina yesa
menu abema and to what the obi enim say ye the taxes and they build your mind say they make what you say but obia wakasi Ghana for it bre into ba be yem bribre ni amane efi ho into uba be move man from taxation to production until we were not expecting you say bia all the new taxes and about be increasing taxes.
But what about Sana? So your money should be
they told us they were coming to expand the tax network. Asema wakai wosi wababe expanded the tax network. Na ama oman wonga wutua tax na ndoso Inti na ama ho chiri aba no brofo a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ka chiri ni. Inti ni ama ho chiri aba ni say tax network no wonga wotua tax na ye nipa kakri bi. Inti oba be trem ama wonga recoup more revenues.
But what in this format them?
Atrena omo trem no na enye we. They have increased the existing taxes without any new just
with this digitization, don't you think say ama yehu enipa dodo bi one me ya banjuma we be able to know the status of people, and for that matter one betimi atuato ama na kwa ban ho direct o muntumi en febisi do yenka say ebi MPP aya ade adu ho nyina ewie, but me feel say this ade kakra mu ye nka o ma biem ana ntesa
Dero Kechi, you see, Makase digitization, no, a major year, economic development. The key factors are economic development. No, digitization in Kahun. Digitization is an auxiliary to economic development. Digitization, ya when you go into it, no one here. It creates unemployment. Digitization. To me, create unemployment. Inti abandi or dream shekano or yen shishe or den shishe papa to ho. And sana we would sa digitization as a mere wabos we have to digitize our toll booths. And when you digitize your toll booths, automatically wonga wawo hono bebe fee. Na wonga wawo hono be fear. How are you go if shishe ben and how dia to ho ama wonga wo bebe fee no? Emra we interview Dr. Kata Simo kind o see be busumi bien we se busumi bien sania ye jai to boot je e wo mra ye den hihye akọ parliament. I mean parliament has not even approved what we want to use the to boot. Say ye be say ye no parliament ye approve ye e na ye jai ye se ye nji to boot biom o man a ye se ye ho kire yen ye hia sika de ye kwan ye hia sika de akikire kuro no o jai to boot je no waba beji levy se uba beji momo tax now dia kwa ye kwan kechiri afi tax o wallet e wo kutukum sika wo kutukum no aban be so taxi o wallet e wo kutukum sika she kutukum e she o pese mo no sisi na nado dan kwa kufuado ene na aban they want to tax the money in your wallet. How? Sika le wo kutukum no enfanye business
money in your wallet. Sika wo ubotom na usendi bi.
Please,
I think from 100
cities. You see, the momo we are talking about now, it's a wallet.
Of course,
it's a wallet. And what is a wallet? Wallet is a purse. What is sika gusua? What the to ade kakra kakra? Send ya make what you say. It is say no kafu yoti. Many ni na ko shopping mall. Now o decide say obetua 1,500 from his pocket. Let's just say he's exempted from the tax. True of us. But when I decide to pay from my wallet, then the government is taxing my wallet. A juma bang na me wallet ni ye. Said you make what you say. You say sika won be wallet mu. Be this assume say 1,000 cedis, me 1,000. Now what tell me? Now so decide say all the 500 be mu bia wo beto. Now say any panel so decide so the 200 be mu bia ye beto. What kind of taxation is this?
Revenue
is it not
generation.
Clean? Revenue generation. Afemi kotokum na ba be wura. No ba be yiska. Kechiri, the simple and short of the matter is that Ghana for some
the loan. They took it, they didn't disburse it.
So what happened to the money?
It can't be found.
Richard,
Hold on.
your government must be a very useless government.
And that is my problem. I have a problem with the government.
Must be a very
I have a problem with the government.
Government must be a very useless government.
I'm heading towards it. 1.2 billion. I'm getting there.
This must be a very useless government.
They must be. And I have a problem with them. That is why contractors will do what they are doing. 1. The loan. They took it, they didn't disburse it.
So what happened to the money?
It can't be found.
Richard,
Hold on.
your government must be a very useless government.
And that is my problem. I have a problem with the government.
Must be a very
I have a problem with the government.
Government must be a very useless government.
I'm heading towards it. 1.2 billion. I'm getting there.
This must be a very useless government.
They must be. And I have a problem with them. That is why contractors will do what they are doing. 1. The loan. They took it, they didn't disburse it.
Enuanoma we fi media waba da wana se papa da yetun safre ho no waba na zayere kan hina onenye de on the 20th of December ehwe project ya o he ye hina ye hui oye aboade water project no oye mechanized project powered by the solar system here, as you can see. Na oyaza hene hina owo krom oye nana etin Kofi the second onye ekrom mpanyimfo ekromafo ni hinara ena wanye company bi a wofre no GOS Limited Company. Na dem GOS Limited Company no one mother company no ona na wofre no Slambeje oye oil company a we adwuma e wo hen asase no do inti nana ne mpanyimfo wo hu dem mpanyimfo no da aboade man za oya hoyen kakra onye hen isusem nti wombra na wombo hen ampa Slambeje led by GOS Limited Company wobe ni sunsuando ena yehu dem nsu a owo he na efi on the 23rd of December 2021 nenema na yekohu de yana president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo worry your inauguration no pictures wo twa wa ha na azi hina no watwekor hene ka ho penyin na oza company no so ka ho na we kamfonyin no de akoto ne official Facebook wall. In fact menyo reka sasisiare ekoni official Facebook wall 23rd December ebohu de dem project oda ho sisiara menyo reka si ebotum na across check na yehu ene yes say
addressing a press conference in Tamale, secretary of the youth group Shaibu Gafaru said some high-ranking members of the party continue to violate the laid-down regulations with impunity without any sanction from the leadership of the party.
Sometime last year, the General Secretary of the party, Mr. John Boydu, announced rules and regulations to govern the conduct of will-be aspirants to various executive positions in the party. The rules and regulations were also to check the conduct of the supporters of such will-be aspirants, especially those aspiring to flag bearership of the party. Among the key directives were that no party official shall declare public support for any aspirant ahead of the official opening of nominations, that no paraphernalia promoting or advertising any aspirant should be displayed publicly ahead of the opening of nominations. Since the announcement, a number of high-ranking members of the party have openly declared a support for the vice president, who, together with his supporters, have left nobody in doubt that he is interested in contesting the MPP flag bearership. Indeed, at the last National Delegates Conference of the party in Kumasi, no less a person than the vice president himself stood in flagrant breach of the aforementioned rules and regulations when he arrived at the conference grounds with supporters wearing his branded t-shirts and banners announcing his campaign for the flag bearership. Notable among these party officials are a deputy secretary of the party, Mr. Obiri Bwai, the Northern Regional Executive led by Chairman Samba, the first Vice Regional Chairman of Ashanti, Mr. Kwabna Esechere, the Member of Parliament for Karga, Honorable Amin Anta, the Member of Parliament for Tolong, Honorable Habib Idesu, and Honorable Farouk Mahama, MP for Yendi, and some others. These actions are clearly in violation of the party's rules, especially because of the bigotry associated with their declaration.
Mr. Gafaru said, if it is okay for others to declare their support for the vice president, why are party members who support Alan Kojo Tremantin are being treated like criminals chased by the party?
The concerns we are raising today, ladies and gentlemen, are in respect of the fact that these and other regulations are not just being violated by some very high-ranking members of the party with impunity. Our major concern is that when some party members attempt to resist these violations of party rules, as happened in Sabulugu during the constituency conference last year, the officers who try to defend the party's rules are rather victimized, ostensibly because they are known supporters of Honorable Alan Chamantin, the Trade and Industry Minister, who is also widely known to be in contention for the party's 2024 flag bearer position.
He added that the MPP party is a democratic party that believes and upholds alternative views, tolerance, and choice based on free will.
MPP is a democratic party that believes in and upholds alternative views, tolerance, and choice based on free will. We will vehemently resist all attempts to suppress, victimize, and intimidate patrons who show support for Honorable Alan Chamantin. It is crystal clear the overwhelming masses of the MPP are poised and eagerly ready to give the mandate of this party to Honorable Alan Chamantin.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe and click the bell icon and get notified every time we
Taken care of. But the Bank of Ghana, through Addison, the idea oil Bank of Ghana said he is trying to protect Akufo-Addo's waste. He's always trying to create an artificial stabilization plan. There's a specific reason why the NPP cannot go to IMF. Do you know, say, going to IMF is a crime? Anytime Mahama call IMF, no? Anytime John Mahama and the NDC administration consulted every Ghanaian. Consulted everybody and said, IMF has been built. So what show? And I said, oh, here in Mwebi. It is not a crime, but the reason why these people cannot go is not because of Bawumia. It is because they have cooked their books. It is because every single every statement that the finance minister has said or read, every figure he has given, they are not the right figures. And you know, sir, Oko IMF with fake books, and I said, oh, the Ekoma IMF, so no more na somebody who said, what numbers are by no? Why you be a friend and also be a crime? Somebody can go to jail. From day one, Ken Oforiatta and the MPP and the Finance Ministry, Senchi, the Royal Senchi, whatever. From 2017, Ken Oforiatta and the Finance Ministry, they have cooked numbers to date. Agongo catch them with DBR. It would have been so easy to go to IMF. And then because of Bawumia, it is because they have cooked the books. Apart from the political implications, Omangasan Tro now, Mokato, and these voices, no, Oma cookie books, no figures, no, they are bad figures. They cook the figures. Now, Oko IMF, they will scrutinize your figures. The moment they get to know figures, somebody has to go to jail. So it is better we cut off IMF and insist we need 7 billion from Momo or E-Levy. Now, you have missed 52.5 billion from Ghana Commercial Bank. I was a year Bank of Ghana. Till date, on one case, the best friend Akufo-Addo leadership, because Akufo-Addo is chasing 7 billion, taken care of. But the Bank of Ghana through Addison, the idea oil Bank of Ghana said he is trying to protect Akufo-Addo's waste. He's always trying to create an artificial stabilization plan. There's a specific reason why the NPP cannot go to IMF. Do you know, say, going to IMF is a crime? Anytime Mahama call IMF, no? Anytime John Mahama and the NDC administration consulted every Ghanaian. Consulted everybody and said, IMF has been built. So what show? And I said, oh, here in Mwebi, it is not a crime. But the reason why these people cannot go is not because of Bawumia. It is because they have cooked their books. It is because every single every statement that the finance minister has said or read, every figure he has given, they are not the right figures. And you know, sir, Oko IMF with fake books, and I said, oh, the Ekoma IMF, so no more na somebody who said, what numbers are by no? Why you be a friend and also be a crime? Somebody can go to jail. From day one, Ken Oforiatta and the MPP and the Finance Ministry, Senchi, the Royal Senchi, whatever. From 2017, Ken Oforiatta and the Finance Ministry, they have cooked numbers to date. Agongo catch them with DBR. It would have been so easy to go to IMF. And then because of Bawumia, it is because they have cooked the books. Apart from the political implications, Omangasan Tro now, Mokato, and these voices, no, Oma cookie books, no figures, no, they are bad figures. They cook the figures. Now, Oko IMF, they will scrutinize your figures. The moment they get to know figures, somebody has to go to jail. So it is better we cut off IMF and insist we need 7 billion from Momo or E-Levy. Now, you have missed 52.5 billion from Ghana Commercial Bank. I was a year Bank of Ghana.
a sika, a revenue, till date, Otumfo Osei has not spoken about the 52.5 billion. And on one case, the best friend, Kufuor leadership. Because the Kufuor is chasing 7 billion. Care of. But the Bank of Ghana, through Addison, the idea oil Bank of Ghana said he is trying to protect Kufuor's waste. He's always trying to create an artificial like stabilization plan. There's a specific reason why the NPP cannot go to IMF. Do you know, say, going to that issue particularly, and people were watching, the swiftness of the Ghana Armed Forces led by this man showed, say, there are people in the Ghana Armed Forces who listen to the news very well, who, in fact, are abreast of the issues, who, at the end of the day, love to protect the integrity of the Ghana Armed Forces and also love to protect their own integrity. Because you see the swiftness, the quick reaction from the Ghana Armed Forces. Somebody will ask, say, so the Ghana Armed Forces, as we speak, they are not alligators. Their ears, their eyes, their mouth, they have audiences. They really hear things. They really can react to things when they are involved or their names have been mentioned. The Ghana Armed Forces responded to a Asepa's allegation because the private jet, another Falcon, it is under the protection of the Ghana Armed Forces. And yet, Obidia, a Ghana military and a presidential jet. So they saw it fit to come out and react because they feel that their integrity is at stake here. Now, I want to send this to the army. I want to send this to Vice Admiral Amwama. So, Vice, what has happened to the Techiman South issue? A day in SCL was Techiman South issue. No, so you a simple question. Say, Techiman South, na yako Ghana for two, no, na a soldier for and na a share uniform from Ghana for two. This happened all the way back 2021 December. Now, the question I'm asking the Ghana military, led by this man, is those people who committed the crime, the commander who led that group, are they still with the Ghana Armed Forces? And you, Vice Admiral, are also protecting the integrity of the Ghana Army. Are those soldiers still with you? What kind of integrity are you trying to protect here? You are being a political Vice Admiral. You are basically not a soldier. You are a politician. The incident happened in December. That is one. Soldiers entered Parliament, which is against our laws. Basically, that was basically committing, that was coup. Admiral, Vice Admiral, Ghana Armed Forces. Did you see that? And what action did you take? We can go all the way to what we call the Ayawaso West Wagon. There was a commission set up. We saw soldiers there, people in military uniform, brutalizing civilians. You didn't hear that one too? You see, sometimes some people think that we sit here and we don't respect. We sit here and we just want to run down everybody. No. We are doing our job. And our job is to make sure everybody does the right thing, especially people, the Constitution. We have given some kind of powers too. So for the whole military, the whole Ghana Armed Forces, to send soldiers to Techiman South to kill Ghanaians during an election. And we've not seen any statement from them. You, this Vice Admiral, you have been there. You were there. You were in Ghana. Even, it doesn't matter. This issue is about the Ghana military. Ghana Armed Forces echo baby Korini war. Independence Square. The question is simple. If Asepa has said something which is illegal, which isn't true, and you have reacted so quickly, why have you failed to react to Techiman South? It's because Ekufuor appointed you. It is because you're a political soldier. You are not there for the people. The oath you took, the day you took over from whoever left, that oath, you see, you lied through your teeth. You are somebody Ghanaians cannot trust. You are a puppet to the president. You cannot be respected anywhere in the world. We want to ask a simple question. Those soldiers who went to Techman South, soldiers, where are they? Why are you not releasing a statement for us to know that you want to protect the integrity of the Ghana Armed Forces? Why are you being so petty? What kind of military leadership do we have in Ghana? You have all become comedians. You have become puppets. You have become leaders who cannot think and protect the integrity and protect the security of this nation. Because as we speak today, you, Admiral, you know that issue. There are videos you have played. It is a national issue. Why hasn't the Ghana Armed Forces released a statement on this? You are a hypocrite. And as a soldier, being a hypocrite, if you don't take care, your own men who will get angry will turn the gun at you.
She said, "Muna so manyan MPP. The young MPP da suke Ghana duka ba su san kaman MPP 8 da za mu break nan ba easy thing bane. Mu je baya mu duba abu. In 2020 general election, inda wani ma ya ce muna John Dramani Mahama ya samu 6 million vote. Da mu duka mun doubt. Amma John Mahama ya force ya samu 6 million plus. Nana ya samu 6 million plus. Me yasa? Aka tashi an suspend wani kaza, gobe an suspend wani kaza, me muke bukata cikin party mu nan? Jawa tashi ni musulmi ne. Kamar yadda kai ma kaza musulmi ko kofi ko kuma dan zango. Yanzu mataimakin shugaban kasa Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia na ce muna kamar shi musulmi ne a bashi vote, shi musulmi ne a bashi vote, yana need power na yayi desperate. Kaga Bawumia daga Roman Church, kaga Bawumia Methodist Church, kaga Bawumia Anglican Church, me Bawumia ke bukata. Bawumia na sa MPP kunya ko me ke sa mutane kunya. Annan Muhammad ya ce muna kamar al-Muslim ahul Muslim. Wai kai musulmi dan wanka ne musulmi. Amma abinda mataimakin shugaban kasa Dr. Bawumia ke yi bai dace da sanadiyya kuma da alamomi musulmai ba. Mu duba abin da ya faru. Current majority leader Osei Cheme Sabonsu da bude bakin shi ya ce Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia shi musulmi ne, shi dan zango ne, shi ya kamata a ba. Mu musulmai ya kamata mu tashi mu saya. Ku gane kamar Cheme Sabonsu na sa kunya. Mu zama ka mutane yanzu bara muka yi. Aranan ma na nan, amma yau ka tashi ka je northern sector. MPs ma da suka zama musulmai don ba su da kunya. Don cikin su suke duba sha tashi a ca ba Bawumia. Meanwhile, party mu muna da constitution, rules and regulations da yake guide party mu. Mu duba wasu mutane kamar Chaiman Sabonsu, Honorable Amin Anta, Honorable Habib Idrisu, Honorable Faruk Aliyu Mahama. Shi ma na shi ke ban takaici. A zamanin kai Faruk Aliyu Mahama MP yanki, baban ke zama 8 years vice president of former president J.A. Kufuor. Ka tambaye na rudan ko Kufuor kaman me yasa ne babanka ya continue after J.A. Kufuor? Sai babanka ba musulmi bane. Ko former vice Aliyu Mahama shi ba dan zongo bane. Shi vice president Aliyu Mahama shi ba dan nothing bane. Ai baba shi ba. Sai sa Faruk Aliyu Mahama ba ka jin kunya. Hausawa na ce mara kunya ai shi ne bai san gidan uban nasa ba. Wani Faruk Aliyu Mahama ke. Shi yasa muna son manyan MPP.
If you come here at 3 o'clock, if they're sitting there, the sun is washing at the man, or be on Katayan. If a journalist is coming here, now that the lie is moving, wait time in your bako you feel like that. Why? If it's sitting there, the government won't custom, if they talk the MT and if you want Katayan, who say, the shining, you are washing at the man. If you come here at 3 o'clock, if they're sitting there, the sun is washing at the man, or be on Katayan. If a journalist is coming here, now that the lie is moving, wait time in your bako you feel like that. Why? If it's sitting there, the government won't custom, if they talk the MT and if you want Katayan, who say, the shining, you are washing at the man. If you come here at 3 o'clock, if they're sitting there, the sun is washing at the man, or be on Katayan. If a journalist is coming here, now that the lie is moving, wait time in your bako you feel like that. Why? If it's sitting one custom talk the MT and one if you one custom who say the shining we are washing head. If you come here 3 o'clock.
If you're coming here 3 o'clock and the signing is she and the ma, if you're not she and the ma, Charlie, and you easy. My money cabrofo, my man respect. It's not easy at all. Aye, it's not easy at all. Oh, for pa, man respect. All right, God bless you. Machine gun preacher near, and then another day. And then January the 13th. This is wrap up, and we are here to inform and to wrap up every good thing that Kevin Taylor has done today. Kevin Taylor, wherever you are, God bless you. Nyakupo onsha no pija no yokese. I pacho wa want subscribe to Loud Silence TV, and now say with all due respect no pacho bomodia na subscribe ho. Na feel about Safari TV on Facebook and on YouTube. Pacho no subscribe and so ewo ho na I no abomodia na washare na yina ya koyanim ene another. Today is another day. Mene big koklo hun ji mene wanya wo here ni wanta woni wobomode waka no kwale abahweshi ni nyefa nye boa ne boato ne nua no ni ya no. YouTube bi minganye ni mo ajo jugba, Facebook bi ni mo ajo jugba ene de em say me fans adwane jame, but it's all the same. It's good. All right, so we are moving and we are going. Sometimes you can understand some of these things happen. You play with your system and all that, but it's all good. It's all nice. We are going and we'll go whether it's good or not. All right. So this machine gun preacher, today's another day. My topic today is Bawumia spokesperson insult Alan after engineering the suspension of Alan Boys. So the topic I put up is that Bawumia's boys at war with Alan. Yes, and it's something that is pure and true. It's very, very important. Omokontokwa seriously. I made a video which you try man for second, you try man for three music and I did I was say no more so we can't keep on playing with our life like that. Into me and yes I didn't. I was say you may nibre na dear hodo. Yeah, as a people. All right, and see, you go so you koswa, but your show you ubeso baso now be contributor. Mr. 508-340-0069. I don't know US callers in Kwan, but your US for more fret 508-340-0069, or you can either switch and come to the new line 508-221-7474. Into US for me pacho more fresh line no Ghana foreign nim old line no into US for more fresh 508-221-774 7474. I and no be US line obi a wo UK or US or hefa and no here line e come de me pa okay ye ko old number no na maguso ma frɛ eno enso account. All right, into yeguso a ye ko yanim ene issue no ayɛ I and then I'm say on the ground I mean shroud no on page out no can see it why or you can see it. All right, into I'm say our safety tip today or advice today is going to be Facebook hackings so but you'll be sure Facebook ye now we're very, very careful. I the video will come later. The video will come later. Now I can WhatsApp. All right. It's a machine gun preacher near, and that's what's about fear. But pacho share video the mame. Na yen gusu yen ko enim. Na yen ko started the was here started. Na me shout na on page out. No nyo kese. I share video no na enko ni yen ko enim. Ni yen de una see yen ye. I ti ye ko.
1971 edieni 130th annual edition. 1971. Remember, Ekufuado said, Oyeden Owie Ofri a year. He said, Wikipedia said he was called to the English bar in 1971. So assuming he went to Paris in 1971, he was there from 1971 to 1974 because 1975 no Ghana. He was sworn in 1975. I'll come back to France being. So we are looking at the window between 1971 to 1970 to 1980. Now I'll publish all the documents. It's a lot. That's why you see me trying to move around. Now look at this. You see where I have marked red. Now where I have marked red is Paris, France office, resident partners. And these are the lawyers who worked with Kude brothers. Now, sir, who reading it very well, you see, say, on the right side, maybe I had it red. You had it red, Amakino. This was the France office in the US, over US, different states. But when you go to France, they had one office. They had only one office in France. And this is the 1971 list of lawyers who were practicing with Kude brothers. And I wish I could expand it more, but I can't. But I can sit here and read some names to you. I'll publish this document. I'll publish this document after the show for everyone. But in 1971, you can see names like, let me zoom in. Paris, France office. Paris, France office, resident, what we call resident partners, lawyers who practiced there in 1971. You can see Charles Terom, born Newark, New Jersey, September 30, 1914. Obadawa Bedru, the second paragraph. You will see E. Ernest Goldstein, born in Pittsburgh. You can see a name like it's a lot. Like you see a lot of lawyers there with their background and what they practice. You see some where they worked. 39 New York, District of Florida, 1957 U.S. Supreme Court, Harvard Law School, Vice Chairman. So every lawyer, piano, and their resume, they will put it out there. And we have looked at all of the lawyers. This is 1971. Kude brothers, partners here, every lawyer who practiced with them. And this is the France office. Now, it's a bulky document. You need to take your time to read. And then, especially France, France office, the number of lawyers who practiced there. At the time, Kude brothers ever folded up about 650 partners. So you have to understand, it's a huge law firm. Now, when you move to a year 1970, when you move to 1972, and also it's a huge document, and any other red I'm marking on, you can see it here. Charles Torrem, born in Newark, he was the head there. When you read the rest, you will see all the lawyers there. If Ekufuado's name is there, you will see it. These were partners, lawyers, not Omuye Juma, Ewo, Kude brothers in France. And Kude in France. So they had their partners, their senior partners, whoever practiced there, they will be able to show you who worked with Kude brothers. So this is 1972. That's why I'm saying that I'm not the only person with a fact. So if you also want to follow up, do everything possible and request for these things. Columbia Law School, you can get it. The library is there. The next one is 1973. 1973. Now, the same 1973, when you go and check Kude brothers, the partners they worked with, Ekufuado's name isn't in there. I want you to read now, Mark, it goes on and on. You can read all. Ekufuado's name isn't in there. They have partners they worked with. And nowhere does it show, say, Nana Ekufuado worked with them. Now, you can go on and go on because technically, we are looking at 1970 to 1973. Because mid 1974, 1975, Ekufuor was in Ghana.
Hello. So let's move on directly to our safety tips. Today, I think on the ground gave a warning on how to prevent hacking of your internet account, which is your Facebook account. All right. So usually, what I tell people is that you have to be able to log in anytime you want to be on. Log in. Please try to log out as you finish. That is also very important because we have heard and we know Facebook always monitors and Facebook always, follows and gets some information and all that. So people, honestly speaking, can always log out of your account every day, the better it will be for you. And also, make sure you don't share your password with anybody or whatsoever. It's very important that we learn that. Okay? So, for me, I didn't talk about this too much. I'm not going to talk about this too much today, about this hacking that is going on. But you know what to do when it comes to stuff like that. That you will be serious about watching your account very. They use your pictures, they use stuff and all that, taking your pictures and all that from your account to do dubious things online and all that. So we have to be very careful in order as well. Your information you put there and all those things, you have to be very, very, very careful of that. So I won't talk about this much, but today it's another day, and then we move for but you move to how do you call it let's move to our review, our newspaper review. All right. Thank you and God bless you. All right, that's my dog up there. His name is Zeus. All right, so let's go. All right, so clamp down on bad boys, churches, says Cardinal Texan. Cardinal Texan, it's a why. You remember be or memoir. I was here shedding yaka. A coup for themselves food in the dorsal. A pacho, Bomodia, never no tomb. Na, yanka a coup for them. Any amamo bonia ecoso. Climbing down on the bad failing. That's why we have all these bad boys around. It's and only a police a juma, a jama police. Where the climbing down on bad boys, so you don't climb down on bad boys. So what I'm saying to you is that I cannot Texan. It's real. You may be why who here. We need your voice to other things that are very important. So fresh Baku clashes leave 3 dead. Okay, 32 million Ghana City STEM Academy takes off. Ekufado STEM Academy. America STEM Academy. Ekufado. Oh, okay. Okay. Sosu appears in court. Trial adjourned. Teen robbers wanted in another case at Berekum. Case will have. Indeed, yes, I travel before. Hey, we a bad boy. We a bad boy. Asoroba na akọ. Uko presbyana. Because myself from Pennyford, you know, I'm correct. Presby is a good church. I went to moderator Bonnie and I Muma. Anyway, yanko the next all right, so thank you very much. All right, Ghana debt moves deeper into distress as investors lose patience. So let me read a little bit to you. Sovereign spread above 1,000 points heights since April 2020. Dollar bond have worst start to 2022 amongst emerging markets. So by when you come down, it's as the era of cheap money draws to an end, bondholders are no longer prepared to cut Ghana any slack. The West African nations' dollar bonds have slumped 10% in 10 days, moving deeper into distress territory as investors judge that refinancing debt in the Eurobond market would help. All right, so people, this is my point. What we say, you be break, say ya na ya na ya mi ya ukasa ya say umbuade, enya umbuade na mi ehia mi o, eno me mfa ho jimie no ene nkwase asem na empayifo no di ne ene me problem. Why am I saying this? Now, even in the US, when they make roads, they put tolls on there. There are tolls in America than anywhere in the world. Okay, but tolls no ho ofaswa ubetia. Okay, we understand that it's what it is. And I also say, wamudi ye juma, they are working with that money. They are putting that money into order. Now, uko jisika abeye kwai. Kwai na abeye no. Me pacho, will it pay for itself? And Nema also Bob Bessiadi Yano, and Yema, and Yema, ever more back revenue to pay for your whatever you're paying back. But my imagine say, Boko Jiskana, Neku Fado, Ushua, to say, a mobro, abro no, na woody, Ekufado, na woody, na Asante Hene, Esuti ho, no Pia what you call ID, Brembindi, 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 Namudi ko, Muria, Namudia ka abato Ghana for so. God will punish you. Munya sache hene, any more mutatis ronino, Yamibitu Yamoka, a home Ghana, and Poma Pampas, Namuya, and Kumusa. That's all we are expected. Yes. If I say German go win the war, my mouth will be gone. Period. It will be a problem in here because the debt stock will rise up. It will go deeper than it will because you know what? We have useless leaders. We have absolutely useless leaders who will go and take loans, huge amount of money, spend half of it for their own thing, put money in their account, and spend like they have no head, and then we have to pay. What do we have to do to them? DNA was here. Yes, agrofoi. Question beside. DNA was said, "Yo, this is what I mean, and this is what I'm saying, and I'm very serious." Yet to me, it's not say ni in diagro and koya nim sao. Yet to me, yes, no. It's about time. I was say ye maybe a esse nefata. It's very important that we learn these things. It's debt will rise up every day as we are in debt. 52 billion Ghana cedis missing. Nobody's talking about it. Asante won't talk about it. Nobody talk about it because you back command the BD into unkawansem. Yes, unkawansem. This is my problem. All right. You were asem a bodipo. Dispatch. Gideon Boakum replies Alan Chemaching. After stepping down from the 2007 runoff, you contested Akufo-Addo again. Okay. So you see, I'm telling you, there is this war going on at this moment that people are very angry at Alan for some reason. Now, you guys don't want to bring Alan to where he deserves to be. This is a problem. Alan, and family home, Alan can't do anything special. Alan, the two for Alan 12. What you met na Akufo-Addo abai wemu edi nsɛmhunu ama Akufo-Addo nsɛmhunu a when to me anya de papa bia enti Alan, you can't come and tell us anything good that you couldn't criticize Akufo-Addo. You could not criticize Akufo-Addo for his wrongdoing. Who be the president? Now nobody wants a president. No, it's not going to work. Now they are showing you the level. So after stepping down from the 2007 run-off contested, you contested Akufo-Addo again. But what do you expect him to do? What do you expect him to do? Health Minister asked anti-vaccine doctors, where is your scientific evidence? Papa, we go home. One for them, me mwana soon. One for them, me na me mbona soon. Inti utu wono bibia ye bia ye jimie wako jindro boni se e papa wo se nyo ura be wo amanfo maame amanfo papa no mo e no mo tete Ghana. No problem. Why we ate wase. The point here is that doctors bia any wo kasa asem wasem wo pese wo kire sen. Wo pese wo kire sen. Wo pese wo kire sen. Eti you scientific evidence were here. Would you be say, where are your scientific evidence? What I say? There are people like that everywhere who would fight against, how do you call it, vaccines. It's here. People are doing it. Today, Matisse say, Biden, I hear a friend saying, vaccine, how do you call it? Give me that word. Why a vaccine? Oh, America, why no to say compulsory for workers? Binimuni adie. And now, a binimsu ampreso in a court Supreme Court and a Supreme Court for a halted vaccination all around the United States. It's halted. This is democracy. The fact that you are a president, and ma quite say, wono can you pay? There must be a door. There must be a check and balance. Etino mutigana ene Akufo-Addo odin kwasi asem jima mutiti America, Germany, any kahone ehunkawa more platform akese. I was a mode kasa na Ghana eye kebi mami kebi ankasa no muti ho na fufu akese ene kwasi asem we di we akofa we si we twebon we si we kotohobon we si we di we ha ena we si wa mo jimi oh. You are stupid. You are online and you are so in tune in looking for evidence. Upe unuya shiasie, upe unuya shiasie, ukope unuya audios. No abe bobe gu unuya anymore. This is what you are looking for, and this whole nonsense is going around as if these people don't have anything doing with their own country. And I feel very sad. Anopa enyumre ewiawo tambay bia mesewo eye oyibesie eye ntokwa ngege eye we and we see we and we na we pay we audio we akofa we na we akofa we hey sabi mumu bi mojibi oh Ghana for Ghana a come the go for school Eko kwa betwa abani hu kwa offer so school for back to school school system asay. Yes, here the E-levy. Munim nyansa, mumubi mun tebrofo, munim how to digest issues into no mutiwa and more something kwasia some kwa and to kohunu atem the dear and ye may and fata and I will no tiwo because what ya broche wo she how mumbi wuti tifie munya juma abind a hemo and you have 24 hours to sit on social media and labast and insult and look for audios and tricking people. Masa, grow up. Oh. You need to grow up. Munyini, grow up. Be matured. Or be any baby or use the time and the young kwasiasem. Na mo yang gonna for yang gonna for kwa yes sorry no pa. Uba so no pa no. Hey, asumesi Jimmy for asumesi kwasia. Hey, tag asumesi for me. Hey, braha. Call this one for me. Brabeju Jimmy, Brabeju Jai, Brabeju say. And then you people, why? Do you see Nigerians even doing this? Ya journey as Ghanaians as say a Jimmy foolishness and penifua mo cheso ne mo koteso a fruit jenny a ma mo sorry no pabesi anwumre en kwasi asem a Jimmy sam kwa a mo asem kwa and am so the parent no mi amudi ma Jimmy, we are tired of you people. O mani tete pansai mo tete ho and amudi kwasi asem o mani say what to be better social media and kwasi asem kwa as a come unim me felise sabi ehia for maybe ejimi. Yes, Upa, go and check the background of some of these bloggers. See where they are coming from. See where they are coming from. Sa attitude, is what they are showing online. It's what they are doing. I don't want to curse. I don't want to. I mean, person me. Wow, we are tired. What's on Upa? Uko Facebook. And tokwa oba we say bema we say we pe we ahwase we akodi we say we audio me will say na they are going at each other. Mama aya womo mo sorry mama kama mo sorry ya meti mo kaw mo kuro na e pro no. Cocktail hub. Cocktail hub. Did you see Kevin Taylor? He also had a cocktail hub. Must be cocktail hub name. And Nipa no Hemming. And cocktail hub. The best in America. I be able to ha cocktail hub no a term time. You're quite him. I'm going to say, be sure Kevin Taylor. What I say? Get you all on my say. Eh? What I say? Whoa, share. Let me do this. Ghana for one. Ghana for. Let me tell you something. I have to stop drinking cold water and stuff like that, but it is what it is. Eh? Share. I mean, Casimichiro. It's Ghana. And for bloggers have moved what platform. Koshe. Ya jumo ha. Ya kan Ghana sem. Mon fa hon. Mon kebi sin. En kwasi asem penyu 47. Na Jimmy na mu Jimmy. Mun Jimmy fanko. Mun Jimmy na mon fanko. Mon maba behemo. Mun to mean digestive issues. The bia na we set you be up. You people don't know what you are doing. You don't know what you're doing. The day you spend without making an impact, that day will not come by you anymore. Enti Jimmy no eye unchaso. Jimmy na doso. Jimmy no adoso. Eti en kwasi asem kura so no. Yembre mo ye. It's too much. We need to be. Share. First time I can't say this home. You say, escafo manye, and okre, bijitum, scafo manye. Today, him say, a year for madie, no more nyansa wo mutrim, I say, come, and at it, bia, aha, mutino, woman, nyansa, one ding. I, and go to social media, go there, please, go and find out. All these bloggers you are seeing up there, you go and find out. Go to their background and go and check. They don't have anything behind them. Family is broke. Family is bad. The family has no good background. There's nothing behind their family. So when they come online, at the papa being who are modiba, a frustrational talk, frustrational behavior, or the back Facebook, tit sinipa jini, nipa tifie, na mu tit sinipa. Problems with her, I was here. What it ho? And a chair and a cote, we are could do obi could do obia, if I home. Now, let me take this opportunity to correct this. Share, Mamika Semichro, and let me correct this. Share, Makachro, Messi, we are Bema, may digress it, but I'll come back. Messi, we are Bema. Now, no bad, no bad in the home mouth. Now, woo Bema, now woo Bema, uno bad in Yantokwa. Now we become bonting. Now we become there wouldn't I ye wo esumwa. We your funche. We a Jimmy for unim nyansa. Aye, sana wo baso so. We uni bema ebe kodem akoko yamu bibi. Now we bano would I bet na bonting. Now we can why me say so ube good anymore say wo say ni bibi tino. We better but wo ye Jimmy for wo ya bua unim nyansa. Yes, and I'm being real with you. And this one's going on social media. Where they cause on social media? Say me bois. Mon kanamitie. Say de me kan me bois. E Jimina dosu. E kwasia semna adosu is outrightly wrong. Bema, ukasa bebre. Na bema ya betina ho. And na meni. Let me tell you. I'm directing this to old bugger. Old bugger, me ni uni intokwa. Me ni uni problem. But let me tell you, you are wrong for coming out to come and say, uningegada that the baby born. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's disgraceful. But maybe I'll be a Sabiano, unintitiye. And I'm looking at your face if you're going to watch this video. I know they're going to tag you, but I'm correcting you. Obi a Sabia unim nyansa. Now, be or sorry, or this side in the cheek. You share a video like that. Also, a problem. Because that video must not circulate. Yes, Ngenge, I don't like her behavior. But I don't like the fact that Obi enu benye bibiaye say yo sanye no kureo onu benye bibiaye na wasa ba social media. The fact that means say Ngenge or a problem that any another thing altogether. Okay? But oba bontin to beka e social media e beka e social media say wonada na wo fa ne chi na ne ho bon ne look why are you sensible? You're supposed to be smart. Bema ni monyamfo why? Bema ni monyamfo why? All burger what dia wo minim say you're brilliant kakra. I know you are a little brilliant. Let's get into social media and solve some of this problem. Use your platform, solve these problems. And some koswa hagana no ye MPP ni na mutu mi nka MPP asema. But there are social media issues you can use your intelligence to correct. But this is too much. Sorry, no but now and away the way we have away. Masa, which background did he come from? When did it tell? Who raised you? Jimmy Samkwa, near Jimmy Ghana for Nigeria near Nigeria near on your biakrado. Massa, say or ye comedia, Utimu say yes, this is a good line of story. Story ni make sense. Story ni funny. It's on top, it's online, it's straight up, precisioned. Ye Ghana for bibia bebia na jiegu. Bibia bebia na jiegu. Bibia bebia na jiegu. Bibia bebia na jiegu. Comedy nye ye to me nya di papa bia. Yet we spend time and on social media insulting and fighting every day. Where you gay, where you say, where who born, where you say, and on my to what essay, no makata money, and I'm kwasiasem na mudi. Me, nyege, on me fun. Me kanokure the way it's supposed to be. If Ngege is out of line, I'll be the first person to tell her she's out of line. But why do you go and have something to do with somebody and then you come out and penifo mienu, matured men, matured man, any matured woman, akoshe them to plum, na adia chia, ne pie. Wajimi. You can't keep secret. Or bad naked picture mouth. Or na kuntokwa. And now middle naked picture beba out. What Jimmy? No one post you or bow. Wouldn't you be here? No one post you the picture. No one post naked picture. No good anymore. Say, why Jimmy? Ya call my messa. Me bro boy, ya call a sir. And unti, Sanya Mwenti, will be anywhere, papa. You can't keep secret. Why don't you do? Let's move on to serious business. Way is just by the way. I'm sorry, platform. Let's hold our hands together and fight this tyranny going on in Ghana. And a health minister, akoto edro boni abogana foka financial loss to the state. Ogusiye minister, anya de papa. Wutu bin kawasem. We aye. Ni ma boni na ekoso no aye. All right. Government to borrow 3.78 billion in the first 4 months of 2022. The borrow status. The borrow, the borrow, and the borrowing still starts. And the borrowing, because womunim anyemo muye intino, they will never be open to speak the truth. Into your problem, and no. All right. Let me greet some few people. Halikola. Abapa Mikel, my queen, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Pauline Bridget Apia, how are you doing? Kwame Nikwe, Agide, Saforo says, Saforo, I hope all is fine. Tina Vautier, how are you doing? Pretty lady, how are you doing? I say good, God bless you for your good work. Tina Vautier, me do too much. I mean, shira wate, no nyo kesiye. I mean, shira. Papa Mikel, mehima, I mean, shira wate. I know Oma Onyema Enkoso. Nana Ahonje, I mean, shira, no ma Enyema Enkoso. Obapa Mikel, I greet you, my kid. Oh, I greet you, my queen. And now me bathing. I'm greeting you, Obapa. Rabbi Musa, how are you doing? How are you doing? Now my bathing says, about time someone says something about what Ghanaians are doing on social media. Thank you. I'll come back to that and fire some more. Tell them, as if they don't have relatives in Ghana and they won't go to Ghana again. And you know, polemic woman Jimmy Keke. Whoa, me wakra my home. Me come and friend Zeus. Say, me kramano. Or a pit bull and a German shepherd mixed together. A pit bull and a German shepherd mixed together. Now, I'm seeing the internet dropping by 13%. Okay, so me lokeno, me ya dia, me lokeno, na me tiketchin, maybe I did na me ye work and I be sure that me bibi. Obey wing sa na me boafu. It's two things. Me to be releasing no obey how much. Or the sabba be bomb me nice me serious so me petting no me didn't agro. I don't have time for that. I like locking them. Or I was send me de into my ekata no so into humia obeying. Onu se meti ho but ohun de me ye into obeying. Okay. Na eda many bechi no. Na me bie no. Me bie no pe. Obe dwandwane sa no aye fine. Me bie poma no onko dwonso. Obedwonso obekese obese dwonso. Na ma bie poma no akọ dwonso pe no buy inside. Na me say go to bed. Okakoda. Okay. Now let me tell you. Eda me jano for a long time no. So who catch it say on some cage no baka. Anything pa. Do you know why? Say ok abua woman ho chire no. Man seclusion na man baby fako no on chef for a long time and afi oji ne ho a I'm telling you uka say bibia on bese biti sana ye nwanwan mu bi oh their background some of them obo background no is as stinky as you can think about oh if ye nye metiase nye bibia na ye but oh ebinom fie nye ombe po e ma adwene bie ne kasa hwe ne kasa so what I say me say Upa go 24/7. All these bloggers from A to Z, all these bloggers are more blog here or more come except Womua or Ohin David. Ohin David, minimum the background. But that guy, what that guy is doing, the fact that he doesn't like NDC doesn't mean I shouldn't like him. I like that guy and I congratulate that guy every day because Duma Kanokre, o platform. And a check and a quarter and my will say, Megu ni must my will say, Massa, Jimmy Adoso. Why it's a cramaya, ya lucky watcher near Bio for 5 minutes, second quarter so. PSA ya. Giddy. No, yet the open. Intino, Omi Shes had your money, Nanka, no credit womb, because problems, I hear too much. It's becoming too much. We didn't come here to become famous, but it's just too much. You'll be out to what? Per become my mwasem. I'm a man ye. Now they are trying to continue because some kind of become one year. Mobile. And I'm being real with you. Mobile. And I'm not afraid to tell you, me say mobile. Yes. All right. So the borrowing starts anyway. You bought a car from beginning and to the end. Yeah, boka. Yeah, the name. All right. To the economy. So 32 million Ghana City STEM Academy takes off as President Katsot. This was all over in the newspapers. Oh, me say Ghana for Jimieno Edoso Ebienio. Ya jini ye kurana nye. Sa de we a waye. Ebekwa kosi sen. Me pese mi hunu aw ejimie pe ni. Enti you pay for this propaganda. I'm propaganda. 32 million STEM Academy takes off. See, maybe a question. It's munia de papa biya to the extent say you always want to show what you are doing. As if that Jawiyeno obin ye bide ebin sibida ebin sida. Charlie, mummy yo. And this has been in the newspapers. Today, it's still in the newspapers. 32 million STEM Academy takes off. How many people, which kind of people will be beneficiary of this STEM thing? We have not gotten our normal education in line yet. Yehu is not in line. It's in shambles. And then we are still doing propaganda. Motiwo, subscribers appeal for extension of SIM card registration deadline. Why do you give people such a close deadline to register their cards? Why? Ana mudi o share nipa Ghana sa. Why are you pressuring the people? Why are you suppressing the people? Why are you subjecting the people to harsh treatment? Oh God. Monko, na monko to aba. Ama MPP ebiom. Na mehu omuso agimifo e na monko asiasem. Ebia no mu ye. Obi se osla wusu. Kronu e na hye de ma. Oba sabi okasa na num kasa. Nyansa bia mfiri mu mba. Na obi a otumi koma ne kura duane se kraman. That's what happens when you marry a fool. Yes, excuse my language, to women and to men as well. And I always say this, and I will not stop saying this. And I'm speaking right into your, as I'm telling you. Me say, oh your ba, now ye jing. Me say, ni die no buo ema wukunu. Ah, sebi ni susu kata osono. Emfa disrespect emfa beno. Saas na woso oba woso oba sebi onu aduane ma wudi a ohwew oye onema nyina de ma wo no make sure say umfa disrespect emme oba no edu buo na nante. Marry women who are marriage materials, love materials, honest women with trained no, you don't train a woman, you train dogs, but well raised and nurtured women. Make them your wives, not women of obeka a friend is saying status. Ebi oha bit make of for hieni wa nante ate amana ye de bua brewu obi oho so a obefa oba owo status but owo tete e wo buo. Do not tolerate any. It's not well. Say oba utimi kanasha TV ukunya covid fedra what man say kraman, and this woman is our communication minister or whatever. O tu better say beka Ghana for say I'm say who say 100 cities a day ah who you sikeni. Me see leadership by example. Sometimes you have to swallow your pride when the very commonest person is at your throat, because you are a leader and you are supposed to be serving. You know how to talk to people. And I'm praying for NDC to come on 2024. And my main thing I will do from day one is to check leadership and the people of the things that they say. And I'll hold them at their throat. Because we're a leader. We never your essay different. Ekufado. And mwabisa and opeso de omuye juma. Opo bi o kan kwasiasem because onu emu no aye ne yamma onya baby mfanfa. All right, all right, so let's keep on. So this STEM nonsense is still going on social media, and I'm not happy that people are talking about this when we have not even gotten your school support omunim da school for ever back to power. They don't even know. Bawumia draws first blood, attack Alan. All right. Bawumia draws first blood, attacks Alan. All right. But Daily Post, let me say this. Alan gave respect to Akufo-Addo, not because Akufo-Addo was smart. As we all know, Akufo-Addo wasn't smart or dumb. Till date, Akufo-Addo is still dumb. Or the dumbest president we have ever seen. We know that. Kevin Taylor has proven that day and day and day and day. The BR Okanwasem. And we know, and I know how dumb he is. All right. Now, Now, Bawumia, you being the vice presidential candidate, who you know buy no na Alan ewo ho na Alan kra metete ne o so ono kra kọ ansa na Akufo-Addo akọ. Akufo-Addo, we know, did not win that by-election that he did. We do know that he didn't win. But Alan sat down for Akufo-Addo to go. And was say and Akufo-Addo, Oma Alan at least the respect, because me mean say presidential bid no and a candidacy no in MPP is Jodi kind. Need Jodi the chi. That I know for a fact. We know for a fact. Show me, not Nabia or Medika Manabaya president, na Asantini Edietri. It doesn't happen in MPP. It doesn't happen in MPP. Yes, it does not happen in MPP. No. They will have a Ashanti man lead and a Muslim behind. So in this case, Alan, meaning say or no, and I can say and can only lead at this moment. Okay? Honestly, only lead. And see, a dimentina Akufo-Addo a pray no gidi say, ope say Bawumia elidi, knowing that Bawumia has failed miserably in these economic issues concerning vice presidential candidature. DNA problem no. Why? You know why? Because Alan Akufo aside and I mo to him. And you know, or try the possible best or the Bawumia beba na Bawumia aya puppet so that they can still run the government the way they want. And this is the fight. To the extent say, enipa to me shia e kontokwa pa me bacho hwade mami. So Jimmy Ben Biom and I'll be so Jimmy. When Bawumia, woman boy, the whole issue is that because Bawumia is a vice president, or you soon the power not against Alan Chamachin. Yes, or you soon against Alan Chamachin. Why? Because he's in power. Only in penifo or yen nyama. Entino, and nyama bebre sisi. Every time I catch you say, Bawumia boys are starting fighting Alan boys because and nyama be wa Alan boys ko ya na Bawumia boys are starting nyama. Enti for now no, we match share ama yan o my name, we met to me I suspended Alan Cash boys bebre over doing campaign. Meanwhile, you Bawumia, you are going around and every places showing your stuff. Ekufo so aba be ka che Ghana force MPP force mo bia anye politics time ne nso ye any den and all that. Yes. And that's what is happening. Eti entokwa ewo ho. So mbaka ya pai ma fotim sekan pai ni petrim I ka se na adwene e be ka na adwene na adwene pie. What is going on? What is brotherly love? Why you want to kill your brother because of politics? Because Ekufado is doing it. He doesn't care to kill anybody. And that's what is happening. Now, Alan, wo Bawumia, Muson Cow, Niam as flag bearer, Ubenu. So Uber be cover up, right? Uber cover up. You see the power of Ashanti. Power anti. Wako Asante ni hose onfa wo nyeba. We Asante ni. Jimmy. All right. So, analysts, Tobinko hands over 3.9 million ultra modern office to Ghana police. All right, Ghana police. I bet you thank you much, Nankwa. Kai, Ghana police. Hey. So, stop administering COVID-19 vaccines. Concerned doctors tell government. Now, what is the point for that? I don't know the point on which they stand on that they should stop administering, the vaccine. I don't know whether the vaccine is bad or, where the vaccine came from. I'm not sure. Mean to be in Kawansa because me knew who in the echo. But I do know for a fact, say, baby, or crew roofs are any fee, something needs to be watched. And so, police to procure 20,000 body-worn cameras for officers. Ghana police. Oh, and the free toy, and the boho, and the mentimian fat. And then, I, wait, Miaka, Ghana police. I bet you bribe any two. Bribe any them. A plus, the day President Mahama lost his mother was the day Manasseh released his fake documentary that someone has bribed him with a Ford SUV. No mercy for the bereaved man. Your pastor has taken 610 million, which can buy more than 30 of the Fords. That one, dear, you make moto like in Toshe. They garnish them. Those of you who want to insult should take it easy, please. We are in a new year. Oh God. All right, so this is funny. Pastor, I got 610 million. Wedi? I never can want some. Ghana said, no. MPP need to win yes, I can want some. The economy. So only more I can. Okay, you could say also. I see the reason why I can critique MPP boldly today is that I was hard on JM yesterday and will be even harder on whoever becomes the president in 2024. Ghana must work. That is principle. Why are there? I criticize it. You know, kids as a kufado. Wow. And yes, so the kufado, the son. We have a church. All right, controversy over mandatory COVID-19 vaccines. Government snubs doctors. All right. You know, same thing is going on in the United States of America. To say Aminuka say, same thing Koso. Same thing is happening in the United States. And now Aminuka say, you see, I stand corrected. You see, Biden say, you're mandatory, Emma workers be or workers or whatever. And court, and Supreme Court are halting every vaccination going on in the country. Meanwhile, I'm up for the hospitals are one more bread, our more yare, our more vaccines. And you know, let's look into this very carefully and see why the doctors are fighting against it and why the government is also snubbing doctors. ASM, ASM Bibi, because only Bibi, Jimmy no adoso, a good father coach, drab a go, Yafamo Bacho, and a mofamo bo impreco in cramine. Yamwana mo Mofamo bo mona a drone inside. Famo bo mo, and drone inside. So, depends on Momba. Massa, what are you going to do? Yeah, some more good father. Remember, Ghana to produce 30,000 engineers through STEM. Eguvado. Oh, we are propagandists. Eguvado. 30,000 engineers through STEM. Hey, Ekufado. Jimmy, Hene. All right. Okay. Frosters target DBS Industries. All right. Breakfast womb, come up. Ginger womb, come up. Ooh. Cocktail hop. Cocktail hop. Enemy. All right. Yeah, Koso. Maybe this is you rush it through it fast. Yanko. GMA slams doctors kicking against mandatory COVID vaccination. All right, so come back and come and say it. Why must it be mandatory? We need to understand why it must be mandatory. Why? Why must it be mandatory? Nobody has the power to make anything mandatory. I have taken COVID. My vaccines, I have taken it. I'm left with a booster to go take it. I have to make an appointment to go take it. I do understand. Nobody has to force me. I have to go do it myself. Okay? Now here's the case. All right? Here's the case. The Otiwana or Yaren, Ebia no pet, maybe known to me, maybe no here. Also, Beso, Manu, or Beso Yarena, Maninya, Arenya. Adia Nemuno, Sawubo Panino, Swambo Panina, COVID no, Ubenya. So be the Bawun Chaya, Massa, Ubenya. The only thing it will do is say, Ebia, Emma won't yari serious, Emma need fatal, Emma. That I can prove to you right now. Interlude the Rebecca Wasem, till we'll talk about that later. Drunkards Association calls for emotional scrutiny of drunk police officers in viral video. Whoa, Jimmy say ya, Nkwasi Asem say ya, Ejikwasi. Ghana. Ghana is the only place that we have Drunkards Association calls for emotional scrutiny of drunk police officer in viral video. It be said, Drunkards Association. Mambisa wasem. Me pacho. Who could do yere bro? Who could do yere bia near fufu near benkwaya bro? No problem. Uti wo TV bro? No problem. Na wu nim se ubro kwede de wa bote kra enye. Na police near yeshe wo so that ade na ye be taxpayer money etua wo ka se kona ko guard duties na what to me akọ blue kiosk akọ wensa in the police uniform na manya Drunkards Association abetna ho ebe catch Ghana for say the scrutiny over the police officer who is in a viral drunken video is wrong. Ghana, our beloved country, is not free indeed. Ghana, police no abusano. Sebe, you are correct no. Drunkards Association as a wine and a momo certificate said you. And yet, said Drunkards Association. Oh, hodia. Mumianya we association as so. Because no, they work together. Namofa at a D4 any court D4 association so mra. Namoma a cromfu best association as omra. Nafi, I am more brand and Friday, more brand uncle. Chibina does Ghana too much. We are some. Kwea bua, we kretua. Ofanya bone. NPP focus is on winning 2024 election than fixing the economy. John Akon. The ruling Patriotic Party pursuit of victory in 2024 general elections is a mistaken aim that any party in authority should avoid. Eti wakasa ye. So omo they say omo dreamy. Omo power no mo pe. Power no mo munya power. It's okay. Let them keep dreaming. Let them keep dreaming. And no Bonia we dinin kwasa seven scandals ekoso nyina no. Who dream 2024? Kromfasifo. Kwame Nikwe, we'll talk. Today call me and share your frustration that you had in the police. It's not easy. I know it's tough. I know it's tough. But there shouldn't be any place where there will be a Drunkards Association fighting for a police officer who is supposed to be sane and doing his duty rightfully. There's no way that has to happen. No, it's wrong. If ambulance service is cash and carry, let us know. Joabosu MP to government. Ekufado na ubedi no wagro. Ekufado. Mr. Ekufado. Oya dariga Ekufado. Ontia rent da. Ekufado. Ekufado hasn't paid rent before. So if you have voted for Ekufado to become a president, I'm telling you, and no matter what you do, Ekufado will show you his incompetence and his stupidity. I've told you, there is role. Say because Ekufado were Jimmy. Means role. I don't quite out of the case. Cash and carry. I'm out and say, Obiewu. Cash and carry. Now, who per cry? Ambulance service. But, Africa. Hey, and will be wow. You will nipemu emwa. When people are revolutionizing their mind and growing and thinking of 2070, 2022, any idea of how 2022 is going to look like. And you say you have a president. You can't also my bloggers, muti Ghana, muti America, muti ha, and kwasi asemne Jimmy Sam Kwana Moody. Ambulance service. Mosi de baye. Ghana for to medical fa koto cement. Onya sikato petrogum. Yabato petrogum no or the kofa cement. Not in them. What I say? And nothing is done. Nothing is going on. Nothing in the government sector goes on. And people need to account for this. There should be seriousness clamping down on chief executives and people who are in charge of government properties. A Bible talk a year to war, a warning kwasia for my catcher say, Missy a here for ma sabi a binu Jimmy Kasa a here for ma a yet ding and now cofa ambulance a yellow fire for electric cement. Na police car cry ye the high Ghana police service. Wamu di omu vans, wamu di high. Eti bibi sao Ghana adwene no eye jimie no adoso jimie no too much. And social media you can see, go to Nigeria and go and see what they are doing with their camera. Utia obi no mesha Nigeria boy bi okra iPhone and odi twasini okra iPhone odi twasini an kasa odi twasini iPhone odi twasini odi twa movie odi bra online iPhone mututi ho menya camera hwe like though or mama for the genie sreni adie. You can write a simple good script that you can follow to make your comedy sensible. Jimmy and what anybody and Kwasiasam, baby a Kenyan Sawono. Ghanaians don't want to be there. And Kwasiasam near Chessy, near or baby, I mean, possibly no different Contamwa or Bamwa or truck Contamwa to send here or children. Member cry, me what book me book kakakra, me to me just a Contamwa, none the purchase ya near Cochet or baby all different. As baby, ye can you a seminal, there be Ghana for go, we can't compare ourselves to even Nigeria. The attitude of Nigerians, we can't even compare ourselves. I would prefer Nigeria over Ghana, attitude wise. Also man kind of correct. Also man kind of correct. Jimmy and Kwasiasam. And no be the good for the year. And I will pay. Who say yet? Mubeka wasem. Because some people move be young. When Jimmy, my say talk. Obi pie no kind of kura mon pet. Now, ambulance service. Ukwa ye Jessicato Petro. Uwuda hono. Ye pescato Petro. Ye Jessica first Petro scanabra. Obi oyare. Obeda the Petro scaba. And Kamedie. Kamebon pa ye say. Ahimfua. Muwo in kurasi ni places no. Sese bi mun Jimmy ya. Muna se mu procure ambulance at least 2. Mwa ahimfo bi Jimmy fo tetafo Jimmy fo to ton sase di unim nyansa se wo beton sase 10 plot 1 acre 20 acres 30 acres no waton na wo ko to ambulance and a Siwa hospital na what you toes ewom mwa motuwa na abane bremuska na mo dinamu di mese mo ahemfo na mbetua boka mo atwo na be ye mo atwe kakaka bi te sa ohia bi aminim na twu da ne nantem e say onama ase e moti aso de 9 way na moti ba kwa so de 9 way e onama Omudi tutu tata mano. Tutu tata man. A tree at nantem, a tree nantem. Masa, miti, the chimbako, a chumbako than a nantem no, a sebiti. Eti, onama, as a motia, and a crowd name, or would be an animal cut off, more be a cuckoo east. And all to the bar. And so we cry, so dihini. And can be the minimum say, or hinia, a kind one who called dihini. And so Ghana ha, a good father be making sure say. The near frakra obedi hine. Jimmy ya. Anybody yamu? Nana konoko munya hunhwe. A good father na di hine. Asante hine so so otaku father chi. I'm a autocratic way of thinking. Adding, Owosika, only problem. Ghana gold, the money be. Ghana gold ye tunu. You see that I said no. The money be to the open beyond the year. Owosika, na sefo. Obedia sema. Asante hini bedia sema. Asante hini otu wasano. Obedia sema. Unu din sano. As you feel what it's rimu. Obedi hini ya. Obedia sema. Billions, 1 billion, 1.5 billion. Ahin somebody ni mwa. No bedia sema. Pa mkono bisa. Sika asante hini. Oji enono. And so to be said, opinion spokesperson of Dr. Bawumia insults Alan. Berry Masapon writes, I obedinatem. Jessica, I ain't no ndi. Obedinatem. In time because Bawumia ama the boys no are disrespecting Alan. At least Bawumia should have common sense and come out and what? Shut that down. You just say also no obe you know cancer cycle no. But on yet because of your politics. I'm moving some more you be. So I got you. Me say who perceive a Jimmy Fua. Upe Jimmy Fua, me catch you. A here for maybe, or my Jimmy crossing on Papa do Mameno. Because Obia, yet a tin ye, a free, a bushampamuno. I'm telling you, people, I'm telling you, Subani a different, attitude be a different. Yes, but Omo free, Draboso, Omo free, Kentampo Chiho Crassi to be, Omo free Remu Hono. Chi no I want to me ampono I womo bapawa o metre baby a Jimmy nkwa nka so nya boche ba baby awu o to be ka say onko de krom biom da o de kwai da won krom hwe meti America me hutu tie me no I don't care what you say to me. My country is as bad as I can think about, but you know what, I have solace in America, but I still love my country. I don't think I can ever open my mouth and say, me ko be krom da. Me see, a young woman body, omo bra betina America. I'm telling you, or so uncle krom biom. Uncle biom so da. Sia, Austin Gami, 2022, I will see increase in industrial action. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So, Jimmy Sim say, and I'm here, but can't most of my anchor. See, Jimmy for a car, see my anchor. Crochet a man for be warrior. Kurasi phobia, Omufrio, Kurasi, Kumasi, Kurasi B, and cry two baby. Grandfather so many simple. I be crobi baby, any one zam baby, tintin, a bill by you, a be poi, a wakra, a some babruchi, uti or mocasa, was a yes. Now a bit more, one must want to me ampo, our mania training papano, one more or more and cola, bear 20-15 hour bushemwa, for 40 year 2 wardroom, near Shen Quangu, na yet a number quattro so, na yet. Penino woman at the obia de kaka to the nim, and also I know Fufonu or both for say, no, you know, no, left hand, no different no different me say me hu bi da o I laugh me akola no na me ko fe bi mu na me ko hu bi a na e me sere na wadro no ye twa fufuo to wadro nim nkola gina ho ye hwe nkwagu wadro nim enkwan ye hwe nkwagu wadro m ana yayi number ako nkola be 10 ana yatete ho yatete nam no kwa no etorbu a omoye chopboard chopboard wo mu di chopboard to kwa na jo osan kwan no wo hwɛ dam ne nketenkete waka wo mu nyina na wa frɛ obia olegusu be enamo bako wa chechem bako 10 no le sisi ho no wa frɛ ni favorite yaw be yi bako fufuo no kwa de yenye radio yaw be yi bako say yaw o no e favorite into no oba obehu de eso no oyi wrong gra o say yaw enye no yiwe kwajo ya be yu de fufuo no si ho obia be fanam opege say ya no de gu nsem nisabenku o na wakokutu fufuo no ho ye bo pe na nam de onye rehwe o owia na wawe nam ne kakaka no nam no kra no o de benante dante saa no o kade ketekete akom sebe uda benyini abedu abrochire wusi wunsu nyansa ukrom still nkofo gusu ebre wusi wunsu nyansa hwe babia obedu abrochire na wo se wompo a gana gusu bre a wo se yen show coat udo wo nyansa. You know yourself. I'm talking to you. You know I'm talking to you. I shed tibia na ufimo awoba. I now did you wardrobe because na bodoso tensi bia ni ho a ye mama ye mo bia fufuo e wo tensi mu a enkwan no enso enam no enso fufuo no enso enti we the survival of the fittest wo obe di more no na we di more wo obe renam no renam una kombesa de wo eti no fufuo no be siwo sei na no look ase sebe in kwakuo any in if I say endue a obeje na omudi odi de na ne dwene na odi no wayi no na bɔ ne nua baako ase odidi say wa be po a na nyame ma obeji na ka wunchi na hwe nyansa na ja MPP ni NDC no na ne kura wo no ka ene ekoso no ai ye de we are privileged o we are privileged na me shira ye de anyi ai ye nipidie enso kakra na ko porezi ye no ai ye de anyi ni what I say and we are blessed we were blessed eti ye no ya dwene ye kura no enye jimie ni bi o adwene no ye pekwampa every day every time what the best way to live our life. Yes ye try come go school ai uni makobisa me na fofo na ye dem ko Achibota Accra Academy Alisade College. Go and ask my friends, they will tell you everybody that was going to Achibota at that moment no ye the car ye ni beko Mrs. Musa Mrs. Adams Achibota those times go and ask them who the pijo and the beko ni ajoba wo school. Go and ask, they will tell you no be aba me gina yie obi papa gina yie ai ebi so wo skesi e binimu. Yes dark chocolate is good for your heart. Dark chocolate, this is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate why sorry fufuo nko we die fufuo nko an we di ba anye fufuo ama wa udi die yeye koso so de bayo Amisha dark chocolate good for your heart. You can be mad as you want. Sobolo, good for you. Breakfast womb, ginger womb, everything's in here. Charlie, I'm drinking it as my water. Oh God. Oh. Let me age. Me menum apio. Menum cigarette. Menum we. Menum unsa. And me. Look at me. If I tell you my age, you'll be surprised. All right. Yeah, go so. You say, yeah, we are no. Doctors reject COVID vaccine. Claims vaccinated persons dying more. Hey. Wow. Well, I don't know. Maybe it may be the vaccine this health minister brought. Ebia. Because honest with you, let me be honest with you. I got COVID a few weeks ago. And in fact, to be honest with you, to be honest and sincere with you, this, I don't know, but I can say the vaccination na me wono eboa me manyare me joint ye be kakra na me ho na my favorite kakra na me ti I make kakra and one no, that's it. And I coughed a little bit, that's it. And then vanish I be seen there my test negative 2 times I my free me nyare me ho to me. But I don't know. That is why I love America. I'm even wondering when I take my booster shot and I go to Ghana and I stay there over 6 months, will I have to take another booster shot in Ghana? Because I don't want to take anything vaccination from Ghana. I want my vaccination in America because they think good of their people. Akwa Jimmy Foy, Health Minister Jimmy Foy, akodi vaccination. Be a free baby. Adiaba, yan check it, yan she, and I want man for. Now, doctors are saying, one more vaccinated here, crano, they are getting sick and dying more than those who are not vaccinated. I'm not saying that when you vaccinate, the possibility of you getting the COVID is not true. No. What I say, you can get the COVID even if you're vaccinated, but it wouldn't be as serious as it could be when you have not taken it. I can bear a witness. So, for whatever reason they are saying that, I don't know. So we are going to look into that more and advise people. Advise people on that. And you know, me consult Dr. Wallace. Yeah, Dr. Wallace. Yes, the big man. I have to consult him and ask him if he knows anything about this going on. All right, we're almost done. Kevitela. Let me show why. Former Ghanaian diplomat cautions against the use of Asantehene to control media. All right, I spoke about this yesterday. Yeah, Mekan Wasem and Ra say Akufo-Addo is putting Asantehene in a tight corner. And then we are saying disrespect bebre abre Asantehene. Until we need to talk about it. And you're very serious. And I'm being real with you. It's not good at this moment. It's not good at all. And yet, you know, yeah, Kosua, yeah, it was here. It's not good. And you know, mitisu I mean, say mitisu. I mean, I come to cry and finish the same miti on the crowd. And I mean, who tisu if I obey. Hell, yana. I didn't go. Ashanti region will vote out MPP if Wuntumi doesn't fix roads he took contract for. Bontefo. I say Bontefo Ashrawa residence. Okay. Bontefo Ashrawa residence. Na I go away there. Muyini cry fiso. Wait, only chairman of the bay because when Jimmy or a loser, or a loser. It was at the becono into the what you contract 1 year. I was say a chutum. You chutum. I and what Jimmy, the main wasted time cry. I want to so. Wasted time cry. I want to so. Cavitella. See, I mean, sure, why? Wow. And what? Probe unfair suspension of 2 island boys in Northern Region, MPP Group 2 neck. Omonia break. Aye, it's unfair. Mr. Kufado, the Jimmy no, na ko baby ah. Aha embuno. Muna mubuno. Edi embunu kura. Aye, bacho shade mame.
Si, enuanoma we fi media waba. Yada wana se papa da yetun safre ho no waba. Na zayere kani hina onenye de on the 20th of December ehwe project ya o he ye hina ye hu oye aboade water project no oye mechanized project powered by the solar system here as you can see. Na oye aza hene hina owo krom oye nana etin Kofi the second onye ekrom mpanyimfo ekromafo ni hinara ena wanye company bi a wo frɛ no GOS Limited Company. Na demi GOS Limited Company no one mother company no ana wo frɛ no Slam Beje oye oil company a wo ye dwuma e wo hen asase no do enti nana ne mpanyimfo wo hu demi mpanyimfo no da aboade man za oil ho yen kakra onye hen insusem menti wombra na wombo boa hen ampa Slam Beje led by GOS Limited Company wobey ninsunsando ena yehu dem nsu ya owo na efi on the 23rd of December 2021 enenema na yekohu de yene president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo worry ya inauguration no pictures wo twetwa wa ha na azi hina no watwekor hene ka ho penyin na oza company na no so ka ho na we kamfonyin no de akoto ne official Facebook wall. In fact, Mayorika Sasisiari ekoni official Facebook wall 23rd December ebo hu de dem project oda ho sisiara Mayorika si ebotum na across check na ye hu ne na say o mampanyin wan yaze demo o sande aza enyim ho hwe usika enyim enfan ye wo budget enfro biara de ombra aba ni mpanyimfo biara mba ha de obeye dem azi was amahen and say hene ne krom mpanyimfo what to them anamoni na waye dem dwume na say awo epede da Ghana fo de eri yedwume bi ama aboade man na ye koto wo official Facebook wall de awo na ana wa ban na waye dem dwume ya na o chede da Ghana fo o chede da Ghana fo na say yetna hodi
ai Akufo-Addo nsem bone no eno ani obi akwa the project Akufo-Addo akogina ho akoposi akotwa photo like a two paid say wo why adwuma Akufo-Addo wo to ebe okokobo ebeba me frefre no okokobo ebe pie ade e pia hye ho wo Akufo-Addo ipa bonesem ewo wo so no eno na ipa bonini bad man like you bad man. So me pacho Alan boys no baby as see edu no eno na say ye ka kire mo no an baby edu no Alan boys no say no they are treating them very bad na at the same baby beba it's going to bring a lot of problems and I pray that this war will stop. All right, so igusu aye koyanim me pacho o subscribe here Safari TV Africa on YouTube and on Facebook. Pacho make sure you subscribe. I subscribe ni en koyanim. I me pacho igusu ye here support your uncle for your more credits ne and near my phones na de omodi adwuma enti media maybe so simple wa wo feel say wo be so boa no ipacho inbox me na boa me. We are still doing the page so that we can be able to put it out there so that people can be able to donate to us so that we can take care of these guys in Ghana so that we can be able to move on. All right, let me read this. It's very, very important. Very, very important statement made by Mr. Wallace. Doctor, good evening, Senior. The Sputnik vaccine Russia gives to some of our people in Ghana. All right, it's not approved in the US, Canada, Australia, and Western Europe. It's not surprising that some Ghanaian doctors objected to the use of it. Thank you, Mr. Adebayo. Pacho, se ube to me the comment bi aka ho a, Pacho, ebe me de pa. Yakopon onchira. Enti no, de na mi hia no, eno na honorable actual mame no. Me pese me kasa bebre. Ai, nipa na me ne din komo no, nipa kase oye doctor ni. Or doctor ni kase. Me pese me kasa bebre. Me bema. I can't talk plenty. I got to respect people's wishes. Yan kasa bebre. Enti no, me dem say or doctor ni penny pa. E fa na sa nyema we hu de. Me pa cho America doctors 5. Obeka hu bi. Enti no. All right. Yeguso ekoso. Zadebayo, thank you very much. Enti let's just say this advice that we are talking about, the Sputnik vaccine is not approved in the United States. It's not approved in any of these Western countries, and it's not approved in Canada, Australia, and Western Europe. So it's surprising that some Ghanaians are dying from the vaccine. I don't know why. I know Ghanaian bloods are pretty much very strong. And you know, that is the reason why. And so doctors are complaining in Ghana. It's a news article. Doctors are complaining in Ghana. Again, YouTube and Facebook. I am saying this. Please, don't block me, oh. Don't block me. I'm speaking the truth. Don't strike me. I'm speaking the truth. You don't have to do that. You have done that to me several times. Please, this one is truth. Doctors in Ghana are fighting against the Sputnik vaccine because it's said to have not been approved in the United States. I'm still alive. I've taken Moderna. Yes, I'm a proud American. So I took Moderna. Pfizer cra, Menfino, Moderna, made in America vaccine. Proud American. What Ghana? Near the precasensio, any a odonsio, near the afrafra, near the war mo. Ya catch them, Muswa, most of my catch them. No cranny, I catch them. Aquana Kokoji, where Ogusuya minister, or we also better no questions. So this is what it is. The doctors in Ghana are complaining that people who have been vaccinated with the Sputnik are dying. And it is what it is. We gotta speak the truth. You can't gag us. Let's speak the truth. Yes. Our country, Ghana, is not like America. It's not like Europe. Our leaders are doing stupid things with COVID. That's why I'm a proud American. Please, State Department, Bacho, please take some of the vaccines to the American Embassy in Ghana, okay? The booster shot and all that. So American citizens that goes to Ghana that are due to have vaccination can be able to be vaccinated with an American approved vaccine. Bam! Then the economy. To me, ko prekesensuo bia e Ghana. Ai, ye be nyache. Nhwa okra, masa. Abedwe me ho, nhwa ho. Ayo ya, be bie phone lines no. Branding kobo, me hwe camera no kra. Me hwe camera no. Ayawo ya. Hey, I'm a proud American. Ayawo ya. Ye bom panye ni papa. O ya reso a, be do papa no. Oko hospital so a nurse be krokro Dr. Bekrokro, Mutigana, nurse for Shimo, Moyarino, na nurse for Shimo, near Wo, Matiko, Namotito, Yaka, what's my anchor? There you own. There you own. Fila cry, asa what time me, Fila, Fila, asa what time me, asa washada, pa. Hello,
Man shadow.
oh yeah, sure.
Me pewuni Kevin Taylor some me man tiemu a mintiminda.
Hey,
Me man tiemu a me mintiminda because open a crane atia. This out here on Silence TV. This out here is a Foro TV, Kevin Taylor TV. Enti Yankopon and Shramo.
Fila, Jinaso.
Maminda was na
Jinaso.
Me papa sa food.
Fila, Jinaso.
Mati me papa.
Fila. Kase Samsung niye. Tell Kevin Taylor niye.
Samsung niye, Kevin Taylor niye.
iPhone niye.
We A1.
Kase iPhone niye. Last Silence niye.
iPhone niye. Last Silence niye. We
A1. Koso.
Okay. Me papa food. Maminda wasi na membo wa baso Yankopon shirao empejao enyo kasiye entu nkom enfamaye na de bia wo sori bo adwumapa na e mai Ghana enko na nimpa go enka wo yere eni wumba eni wadwuma efu nyina maminchia me papa Kevin Taylor na nkanta me papa Kevin Taylor se Yankopon shira no empeja no enya no kasiye entu ni nkom enfamaye na de bia wo sori bo adwumapa na e mai Ghana enko na nimpa go enka ne yere eni nimba eni na abusiafo nyina eni ndwumafo nyina Yankopon shira mo na mincha me incoming regional vice chairman bunu region Alhaji Brahma na mincha me incoming secretary min kwami brother Moro Zongo na mincha chairman Yunaso Usu Star Biabi na mincha me MP Alhaji Saidu Haruna wani ni chairman SS Wahab eni ni umo organizer mama course mu gba juma kasa Yankopon na show na mincha me incoming national organizer Yusuf Yami na mincha me incoming Asante region chairman Lawyer Ivan Samankwa na mi papa Safuru Omanu Ajagu inde MPP for catch say you for Ghana card enko register sim anya sambe block ye no ye lines me papa Kevin me papa Safuru your voters ID card akwa register sim voters ID ko yi mampanyini wo se anu de nya papa Ghana card ya wudi ko bank se wo ko isika enya aduma no saga na card no mom dem fan ko register yesim enu na wudi tum ba je ye de akoyi mampanyini and akufa do tie so no sa card no enya papa je momo na ekoso yi me papa Safuru who ko register ye Ghana card no so a network nye line tintini ena who ko register sim no so a line tintini network aye bisi basa Ghana phone omo high adri basa ante akufa do ba wa ba no ni idea wodi abanyina ni se won be ha Ghana fo won be twi aso nti boni boy pa na Ghana fo dia ye na adu dan ko akufa do boni boy umusori amude digidadesi NC dance to AC Accra ho president mama na see here Accra Business Center AC Accra ho president mama na see here data center AC Accra ho president mama na see here necessary dem pa na wasi a wo kase digidadesi anka mama ansi NC danu ansi data center no ansi digital center no anka digidadesi no ewo he Yes, MPP for the mama NDC. Yene di Ghana card by because yene ye pipi a ese fata se Ghana card be ya adwuma. MPP by omunche anamu ba kope den ba kope a masidi aka Muhammad Digital Center no a wosi ye no. Omunche ba kope a masidi aka Muhammad Data Center no a esiwo no. Omunche me ba pasa foro omunche MPP for me papa Safuru sikadie omo idea nyina ne say corruption idea amudi to Ghana for no corruption PDS PPA youth authority cash for seat say abobo ya 400 ebeto akọ Burkina motorbike 750 ebeto akọ Ivory Coast Caterpillar to small scale miners 500 ebeto akọ Mali pickup 1220 ebenya Taban ato upper US, say, premise fuel, 250 tank, every year, no man paying corruption clearing agent, say fertilizer, $12 million, every year, no man paying minister, no corruption clearing agent, say, Charles Bisu, Galanse, Sada, Wokoji bribe, Galanse, Muanado, a clear corruption clearing agent, cash for seat after the obey box. Part 1 and 2, corruption scandal in Kwa, so be Pejessica, 28 million Ghana cedis. What about free William when it's a walk brony, on the Jare, Eddie Free, Numi, Aguya, so Tom Peja 34 million Ghana cedis. Eddie Free William, Pa, Disco, and also when it's a walk brony, as we are no Mabeda, Eddie Safi, Numi, Agu for so the Puya present, no definu me Gugana for so, not to a man of a bar, or man Koye, or Manu Koye, say Yana, say Ghana Bayer, and then Minu Kasai, Nana don't call Kufado, but no catch say it is Sikasu, Sikanu Mama, sorry, Sunday Sikanu Wahi. Yakoko, Mama, sorry, would Yakosia Wa, Yona, the Papa Bia, would you coco, Nuskanu, Yakosia, would I? You get fund, would Yakosia Wa 15 years, Yona, dear, would you scanu air, your both side, would Yakosia Wa. We were pass a photo, and then we can say, Esla, Mama Dubai, I would see Mama tomorrow. Would I cost our 35 years? Upon I would see about 1 year tax. In the 1 year tax, I'm a would year boiler tax. In the energy settle living tax 30%, Corona tax 1%, National Health Insurance tax 1%. In there, we can say Esla levy tax 5%. In there, we can say DBLA tax 15%. And then we know Ekasai, we were pass a photo. Upon we buy taxes, ya woje in na. Young Bissay, which are dear no dear. Sika dear pass and the market. Business my assume the business is our good importers and exporters. Bread or with a so called much more import to crown or my because due to no import due to no a cosoro or muntimintia, no my or munema. In them, we know Ekasai magazine or Magun. A drop of Fajuma, a group. Aboso kai agu 24 esu yenta yentoshe Bawumia economy ewo he dollar no na ayi na ajiki no afri your friend say IGP samande anya taban e dani papa $100 e ko 7 cedi wo Bawumia wo he Bawumia wada se wan Bawumia feli Nenado afeli Alankas afeli one dey set one factory wo he 419 Alankash Nanadu 1 village 1 dam ewahe 419 Zongo Development Fund ewahe 419 1 million per constitution ewahe 419 8 hospital ewahe 419 me papa saforo inde inu ekasai uche masam no yi inde Nanadu dankwa akufadu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vice president. You have shown 350 senior high school. No, 18 months no nyanduru ye. Ewa agenda 111 in there a transform. Now we now buy no si oba 419 say ya no beyewa. O manu betima akoyi. O manu betima atumpon. O manu betima adiye. Me ya biton fraras. Your friend Sawaba. Ewa wanchi. Me papa saforo. Abra Muhammad Tuso. What you mean, no fraras, no elko, na eba, and there, I question say, in there, I airport or munto, they say, I won't try, no kukuru, or say, businessman, market man, I won't try well, Musua. Maybe papa for a minute, then echo. Insecurity, I will see me near. Kurano, will see me near. They say, Pa, Kufado, then ever. Bawumia will see, Momo, here for, until taxi Momo, in the Momo. No, we tax. Ever better and the move tax the Momo. With the Sebawumia, just son of a Ghana for the catcher. Who can send the way and ya, who are no other force. Who can send the way me ya, no other force. When they say Ghana for. Just some of Bawumia Kufa the Baba catcher view. Just some Alankash, Bawumia and Adu, whom Baba catcher view, or Munya some Bamba catcher view. No better present to be the same Mahama. We were a for you. Over my hospital. Baba Saforo. Where my library. Where my Elima secondary school. No my water project. No my we have 3 district hospitals, 5 district hospitals, 8 polyclinics. We were not present to be to say President Mahama. a wama yɛ warehouses ɛwɔ Upper East bɛmiɛnsa President Tibiti say President Mahama a wama yɛ Upper East Regional Hospital President Tibiti say Mahama a wama yɛ Upper East Central Market President Tibiti say Mahama a wama yɛ Gupe Hospital President Tibiti say Mahama wama yɛ Gupe Cement Factory President Tibiti say Mahama a wama yɛ Tamale International Airport Tamale Central Market Tamale Teaching Hospital Phase 1 and Phase 2 when the President Tibiti say President Mahama a wagu Kotal Demongo Busuhu Gupe Tamale Ubetima sa President Webi Akufa the Wetima way when the President Tibiti say Mahama a Bunu Hafu wama yɛ 14 e-blocks 14 nursing training 5 polyclinics Thomas Central Market Brekum Water Project Nsoko District Hospital Wanchi Jubilee Park Wanchi Court Wanchi Islamic Training College President Tibiti say Mahama wama yɛ Nchira Wanchi Nchira Senior High School 2-story building 12 teachers quarters President Tibiti say Mahama wama yɛ Afaru Hospital Kumawu Hospital Fomina Hospital Tapa Hospital Konongo Hospital Konongo Water Project Kumasi International Airport Kumasi Shoe Factory Kumasi Kajetia Central Market Kumasi Kenyasi Town Roads Kumasi Atonsu Central Market Atonsu Town Roads Kumasi Swami Town Roads Kumasi Tafu Central Market Tafu Town Roads Kumasi Kumawu Water Project Kumasi Asawasi Town Roads Asawasi Central Market Ho Airport Ho University Campus Ho Minya Central Market me Papa Kevin Taylor 20 polyclinic Central Region and Volta Region Ubena President will be commend the sugar factory when Kasua Interchange Kotakwaba Market Fishing Processing Plant Mahama and conclude by the grace of the Almighty Allah, you better do or die and vigilant. I protected a ballot box 2024 on the 7th December. Near Ghana, Kundama, John Dramani Mama, and John Dramani Mama, I bet you are free Kwasum Diakodum. You have a follow, Mamma, National Communication Officer, Papa, and some medium Fimidas, Uni and Kuponya, Jumaya.
Fila, hold on. Oh. File hold on. Kabemana can say be my man, but when to be I am. All right, thank you very much. Frida Frimpong. Kabet my frack the Frida Frimpong. Kafe na ke din komoka krebi on nanka ya kasa kakra ewo we ho aha em se wasan frɛ filer epacho ayana ukra green book nana
Yankopon na di achemi
no be beside me say akwa be say kwa be dikwe or see this guy has the green book in his all right papa bi our platform no so your friend no Mr. Adebayo okay fan up WhatsApp e patro chia de mame why
kache Mr. Adebayo say so Yankopon shira adwuma no enya adwuma no kase entu adwuma no Yankopon ema na atamfofo omuanim guase Yankopon ma brebia adwuma wo ye no na kuredie embram Yankopon ma na adwuma no enya kase Yankopon entu ni nkom enhyira no empagya no enya no kase entu ni nkom maye na debia na adwuma enko nanim debia obesore no awon sore na kuredie Debia ne kasam enye na krodem bibiam enye na krodem sai boni nkukuo Yankopon pembu ewo me papa Adebayo so Yankopon ma brebia anije nkoa na anibedi na adwuma so debia enko nanim saa obia bia Adebayo Adebayo wo de na mepɛ na ne sika no so Yankopɔn ma ne sika no nkɔ nanim saa mpaebɔ wɔ yi Yankopɔn ɛnkɔ ka ne mba ne yere ɛne ne mba ne n'abusuafoɔ ɛne ne ndwumafoɔ nyinaa nti ndɛ me papa Adebayo Yankopɔn nhyira wo daa ɛnyɛ wo kaseɛ so Yankopɔn anengwaseɛ deɛ mmɛsɛ no aka biom Yankopɔn ɛmpɛngu wɔ afa mu nkukuo Yankopɔn ɛmpɛngu wɔ afa mu bɔne nipa a wɔdwene wo ho bɔne no Yankopɔn akyerɛ no a nipa a wɔdwene wo ho papa no a wɔdwene wo yie so Yankopɔn ɛmfa no ɛmbrɛ ne mu daa wei na mewɔ ma me papa Adebayo Yankopɔn nhyira no ndi papa Safuru Yankopɔn nhyira wo paa me grimpu menkɔ school da but Yankopɔn ne ɛde akyɛ me
ɛne ɛwɔ sɛ yɛvotu Adebayo sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛvotu the working manifesto of the Green Book. The working manifesto. All right. Have a good day. Hello.
Hello, good evening. Machine Gun Peter.
Yes, madam. From where?
Yamin Sherman. I will not talk about our last heaven.
Oche, me boss ana. Me boss ana.
Hey, overall boss.
All right. Koso.
We came the way shake Ghana.
Oh yes.
It's the Cotofin from the show, but start the way a pim. Na one night the dean.
I see.
Saba. What was so bad? I'm not overall boss.
That's right.
What pure one pure. I'm not overall boss. Ghana for what pure one pure. President Mahama on your president. We send a defeat in the accept to cry. Nana lo yimidana la or your shashamani. Safaro. I am telling you na. A degree akasa. Ghana fa wakasa wo a media na.
Rama 1. Fre 508-221-7474. And known as say air Ghana line. Inti mun save na mon friend no. Na number ya mami wasui. Anon ye foreign numbers no. Inti Rama 1. Fre other line no. Thank you. All right. Marcoso.
Wo problem pa. Ghana edwuma bebre na news bebre wo da waka no one ton. Mo hia na one time ankasa me ebi mpa malamanhwa won mo follow one. Na ebo ewurabe bi ni gini de obi abaka no ho asam na ade. Enwe ewurabe kro na America na me mpeda mo go hede. Owo UK.
I.
Aha. Enyi me de o de my sister onyim no wo baby alo. My sister Facebook ọsịsọ na wọba gu n'enyim ase besie paa o na egwu nyanko besie enyim no wọ beebi ehu ne de o na ọyẹ serious it is a girl na ehu a need a lot of advice ẹdẹ wọde ne tọ no wọnye ne kasa paa onyim no wọ beebi a biku no wọ sekendi o na ne ba ọyẹ fancy brother wọ fan den fancy brother pumpere mo oya meba na maame owor asante girl bi na dem program enyi mewrabe wo baby alo e the fancy brother na maame mr that saforo mo phone na changes la the dem video me hwehwe na me the stand we mu a e ba ye sad de be tum onyim no wo baby alo etum disgrace no wo na me the sunday we ablanam my cousin bi wo New York for ye benin no send him video no mala live man share no from us Monica share erabe onyim demi osimosi wa na shamore oyedama so bi sulu gu enyi masa eto bobo eba na osa na eto bobo nta me dem nkofo no dem mpeda meka wa asam Ghana asam na ejo ohiam ena idi odi fufu na nkase ehu do ya stack ehu dem ka chodo ya yishi yo idi odi fufu no besio eto wa tebio enye ejuma onam wo benti wo sakwa no but ehunyansa edo platform edo baka Ghana asam de besi orukọ akọwi origin ambulance ya wode ba eyi Ghana ya waya no outdoor no onye eyi wo friend den nemu nsem mu na akasi na send the Kasinya was short to Ghana. I want him to be afraid they will use one platform. What the fight what the members are for Fufu the wedding or do. When you aim, when you useless. Now me mark there this year up to 2024. If you are President Mahama Hoba, if you are Kevin Ahoba, mo fa no ho nche. Because we are yenua, yenye fra, no ye hanala. Na akufa ado na nkasa oye kraka ame ma akara oye kraka anu oye kraka ewia ekowia aboade for one project iti na nkasa ne ye na onye ne tino onye ne today ma me kede de ma asa me biso be ki na onye akufa ado wase danu kuruma
Ya semo.
because it's serious
It's
yeah
serious oh.
you see serious ka ada ai aboade for wale ka yeah project na we ye enyim ho bibia e da koto Facebook wo iti sa me kamo kunya akufa ada na papa nya akufa ada maybe send that nana na eyi so fi ne because send you today man na you communicator you can question him iti da man pe ho ye bi obejai so the bekin on ya akufa ada what no me yes sure akufa ada ehwa ahindu no nya wudi o Ghana fu wen vote ammo na mbesiafo na mesi wo vote mo ne chendi amaka to no ye stress ma so ogu n'enyu ebeka da banchi ya afọ no otum o misuse Ghana mbesiafo wala shade ya wo de ye wana o se won ka register won se ma the mistake ni na obakwa no kofe ano osla no ombe your politics no na abra abot dan no even our politics for not dan in them for na lot dan besi atru petu mesa afi de yafo won wo yan fan chaman etu me ma Ghana mbesi afo woje wadwuma wakati na ewiem de wo register sam ewi sama de mfosu biala enyi ho mbesi afo awanye ha wo kunti mo anye de che de MPP etu na yankopon so ama won wa ye fe no won so ye fe so na ame problem amu wanye de NDC MPs na wo parliament no mbesi afo na wote na wono no wale kadan abade na wale ye ah wonya ko besia or kwa kowo what's on to 600 Ghana wewu anana ba na woye besia fo gu parliament wale kawo oye serious enti parliament na any MPP fun kote na dey dey pressure for one do what NDC and MPP ma me bekina ye hu da na kasa no atan Ghana Ghana some the on could be but Ghana said obedi and be famushi sene we dini ya beje pa na feedi ye nja one up to NDC NDC baba power NDC super power prison no mama we face ye ho condemn no e ho na won for Austria no mo fun kogu won for won kogu won sibi ye dodo mbetiamba wan ye adwuma da na war pro Ghana sika kaforo me da ase.
I am that's it. All right. Okay. Igusu. I gusu aye kwa no ntini ye hwede ye me ba ye filer me pacho send me umomo number any udi na me fama obi why so anti filer send it to me and let's talk. All right, thank you very much. Let me show. I think say time na so my trim cry. Let me show. Don't pay out. You can see it. Don't pay out pa. You can see. But subscribe it. Safari TV Africa on YouTube and on Facebook. Ngusu nienye ejuma nyenkano kure efanko. Let me show. Don't pay out. You can see it. I am menaso. Meko. I ubehumi. Achina esusu. I love you all. I love you. God bless you.